What does wearing the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Chronograph say about you? That's right, the AP, one of the hottest watches out there. What if you have one of these on your wrist? What is the message that you, my friends, are conveying to the public, to the cognoscenti, to other horological enthusiasts? Well, I'll tell you. But before we get into that, on the wrist we have the Rolex Yacht Master chocolate dial two-tone. We're here in a beautiful Newport Beach, California. It's a dark day. It's sunny. It might be raining, and that actually very appropriate for the theme of this video, which is the AP, the Royal Oak Chronograph. What does it say about you? Well, this is going to sound like a cliche. Again, this is going to sound like a cliche, but it basically tells the world that you're a douchebag. And you are basically, you're a newbie. Why is that? Well, look, every watch, you know, it's got to have a purpose, right? It's got to fit the needs, this best of breed. You know, I talk about some of these concepts in the videos on this channel where I explain to you how you can get rich. That's right, you can get rich in the world of watch collecting. You know, every watch I've ever owned has increased in value. I've sold at profits. Some of them are, you know, not huge money, but, you know, double, triple, or more. And again, this is not just now because of the bubble, but, you know, over the course of my career, which is several decades. That's right, several decades. You know, I've had my first Patek when I was like 27. So I mean, I wasn't like, you know, but that was many years ago. I'm not 28, right? Many years ago. I'm about 80 now. But anyway, basically, here's the point. If you're going to get a chronograph, you need the best of breed. Best of breed. What does that mean? That means only Rolex Daytona, possibly, you know, Zenith or Zenith as they might call themselves, or Omega. Now those are kind of like, you know, sort of, you know, the less desirable, but they're actually very good watches. But the king is the Daytona if you must have a chronograph. Now, why do you need to have a chronograph? Well, you don't. Most people never use it, okay? So it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick for tomato cans and crayon eaters, okay? If you have one of these things, you're a crayon eater. Now, if you have a Daytona, you use it, okay, God bless, okay? So that you have the best of breed. Now, if you're gonna buy a watch, again, it's like you want the best of breed, you want the best brand, and you want kind of the best watch in that game, right? So if we're talking about perpetual calendar, the only game in town really is, well, there's a few, but really, you talk about Patek Philippe, possibly, you know, I guess, again, you know, the Holy Trinity, Vacheron, maybe AP, but really Patek is the king of the perpetual calendar. Now, here's the big issue. Here's my big issue, though. Here's the big issue with the chronograph. Now, the big issue is this. The big issue is that when you have a Royal Oak, what you're buying is the design, the disegno, right? The design. You want that beautiful tapisserie, and that you want to, again, all you low-life degenerates, you want to have that big watch, right? So if you're gonna have the big watch, and the beauty, if you can pull it off, if you can pull off a 39 millimeter, or 40 millimeter, whatever it is, 42 millimeter, okay, it gives a lot of space to show off that beautiful dial, the design of that tapisserie. That's the whole point. That is the only point of the Royal Oak, the bracelet. It's the beautiful bracelet and the tapisserie dial. And when you kind of have other things in there, it takes away from the tapisserie. It makes it busy. It basically takes away from it. It's sort of like, how shall I put it? Diplomatically? It's like putting on like you know, you got like a 1990 Rolls-Royce Corniche. You have a classic, and you're putting on, like, you know, those 40-inch spinner wheels on it, you know, with the spinning, they're spinning. You know, that's what it is. That's exactly what you are when you get one of those chronographs from Royal Oak. By the way, I donated. That's me. By the way, speaking of donations, look, this channel, it's very expensive to run this channel. Google ads don't do it. We need your donations. We need your contributions. I shouldn't say donations. We need contributions. Your contributions, your offerings, your tithes is what keeps us going. So if you would like to contribute, you know, $5,000, $10,000, $30,000 or more, please email me for the wire instructions. Again, wires only. We don't take credit cards. We don't take PayPal. Again, everything is 100% not tax deductible. This is a for-profit charity. Now, back to back to the chronograph. So the problem is you got those sub-dials that busy things up. They're totally useless. Nobody ever uses them. So basically, you're getting this thing which you're never going to use, and you're taking away from the dial. Do you understand where I'm going with this? I'm not, did I articulate the point? The point is, it's like it's like you're buying a Ferrari. You're buying like a $400,000 Ferrari, and you're putting on like training wheels. So you're putting on some sort of tires that are designed to not go more than 80 miles an hour or something, right? You're cheapening out. Basically, you get the point, right? It's sort of it's a mismatch. The chronograph is a mismatch for the Royal Oak doll. Basically, you're a complete loser. You are a degenerate, lowlife. And again, everyone you see wearing one of these chronographs is a loser. Like this guy, you got the monkey eyebrows in Venice, right? The grifter of Venice. I think he had one of those. Now, I don't know if he ever actually paid for it. I know he kind of scammed somebody, or he slow paid. He tried to scam. We know this guy is a deadbeat. We know he's a deadbeat that has been evicted multiple times. But that's the type of person. The monkey eyebrows man in Venice is exactly the type of person who would wear that watch, because you're trying to flex, and everybody knows what that is. It's a flex watch. It's a flex watch. But here's the problem. The problem with that is that it has no purpose. It basically just tells the world that you want to flex. The message you're sending is, I am wearing this watch because I want to impress you. I want to impress you. I'm wearing this watch because you're wearing this watch because you have a small member, you have a small penile member, and you want to impress people. That's what that watch is. By the way, have you noticed that I'm not even showing it on the screen? Usually I show, but look, this is a high quality, high production value channel, exceptional quality. So I don't need to show you. What you need to do is you need to look at it pull up Chronograph, Royal Oak, AP chronograph on Chrono 24, whatever. So you can see the monstrosity, the horror that is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Chronograph. It's a disgusting watch. You should be ashamed of yourself, especially the offshore. I mean, it's a monstrosity, right? Now, the basic watch, the plain Jane is beautiful. Now, if you have a perpetual calendar, it's okay, only because perpetual calendar, Audemars Piguet, it kind of does go together. They're not really a chronograph company. They never really were known for that. That's not really their thing. It's not elegant. The chronograph is really, the use of the chronograph is not elegant. It's basically for, people who are involved in greasy work. They get their hands dirty. They're driving cars, the bus drivers, or whatever it is. It's not for aristocrats. An aristocrat does not wear a chronograph, okay? Because if you're an aristocrat and you are engaged in motor racing, you will have you'll have a servant in your car who will basically be, he'll be handling the timing and other issues necessary in motor racing, in motor sports, okay? A true aristocrat does not wear a chronograph. That is only for peasants, okay? It's for peasants only. You're an embarrassment, you're a disgrace to humanity, you're a disgrace to your country, to your family, to your religion, if you wear a Audemars Piguet chronograph. It's a disgusting watch, and you should only wear the pure Royal Oaks, which is, the basic three-handers. If you want to have moon phase, if you want to have the perpetual, dual time is fine. Not the chronograph. Here's the other thing also. You got those stupid buttons. Those stupid buttons extend. I mean, look, you're not a, what are you, an astronaut? You're a boy racer? You're Paul Newman? No, you're a guy sitting at his desk. You're a fat fuck sitting at his desk who's, what are you going to be timing? You're going to be timing, I don't know, masturbation or something? I don't know. Look. Bottom line, avoid the chronograph. It's a hype piece. It is going to go to zero. The price is going to collapse when people figure it out. When they figure it out that it's a total turd. And when you wear one, you are a turd. You're lower than pond scum. Okay. Did I make my point clear? Was I being too subtle? Okay, let me know what you guys think. Leave your nasty, vicious comments below. By the way, if you want to get a watch review, if you want to have the Colonel review your collection, email brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. And of course, again, offerings and contributions of $5,000, $10,000, $100,000 or more can be made to the channel. Also bequests, collector cars, real estate, Bitcoin, stocks, any type of assets will be accepted. Again, all offerings that you give to the channel, it'll bring enlightenment to you, and it'll give you, really, it'll elevate your whole life. Again, when you make an offering to the channel, when you make a contribution to this channel, it'll come back tenfold. Unbelievable but true. Unbelievable but true. Now again, money not back guaranteed. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.